Hello, hello, hello. It's Anne Lewis, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based on the Sunshine Coast here in Queensland, Australia. So as for those who watch me a fair bit, you'll know that I've been away for a fair while. It's been 8 weeks. I've done travelling for 8 weeks, to be honest. And there's been a fair bit of travelling. So I thought it was time that I've only been back a couple of days, so I'm a little jet lagged, and I haven't been crafting for the last 8 weeks. So it's like starting anew in a lot of ways, because we've had the new catalogue, and so much has happened, and I'm just starting slowly to get back into it now. So if you're watching this, let me know that you can see and hear me, so that I know that everything's going okay. Otherwise, because sometimes there's a few technical issues, or not a lot, but occasionally there are a few technical issues, and it's far easier to identify them right at the very start. So I came home to an order that I placed just before I went away, and it's got my favourite products from the new catalogue. So I'm going to put you down to my desk so that you can see what we're talking about, and hopefully I don't make that terrible noise again. I'm just seeing, let's see, comments. Good to have you home. Yes, I can see and hear you. Thank you so much, Glenda. Hi, Carol. How are you? Hi, I want to do kind of two things. I want to show you my favourite products and tell you why they're my favourite products and why they might become your favourite products as well. But also I want to give a quick walkthrough of the new catalogue, because it's a completely new format, and it does take a little bit of getting used to. And I want to point out what makes this catalogue actually sing, and what a great resource it actually is. So I'm going to put that away for just a moment. Now I have to say my craft room is looking like a bomb hit it, because I've been in and out of it before I went away, and there was delays in flights and a whole lot of things. So I came home to probably what most craft rooms turn into eventually, a bit of a mess. So tomorrow, that is my task, is to sit down, to run through, do all the retired products, get them out of the craft room, and then actually put all these new products that I have, find a home for them. Now, if you're not a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you just keep all your stuff and keep using it. It's only demonstrators, and we can keep using it, to be honest. It's not like I have to get rid of it, but I've got all these new products I want to show you, and I don't like being overwhelmed and the room cluttered. So I have this very simple system. Is what I will be doing is pulling out all the retired product, and one of my first jobs, which I think you'll be really, really excited about, is that I'm going to be putting together some mystery boxes. But this time they're going to be my Black Luxury mystery boxes. So they are going to be full of probably my favourite products. But I'll be releasing some more details about the mystery boxes in the next couple of weeks. And also I will be putting together some card packs. So if you want some cards that are already assembled and would like a pack of them, they're ones that I have made, and they're just a great fallback. Even if you're a card maker or as a gift, lots of things you can use them for. So I'll be advertising that in the next couple of weeks. Now you're going to see new products, but before we do, I just want to do a couple of really easy things in the catalogue. So if you've got your catalogue, and I meant to send this message out, go and grab it. If not, you can watch this video again either on Facebook Live or my YouTube. And if you're watching me for the first time, leave a comment, let me know where you're from, or even if you're coming back after 8 weeks of a break. And Carol says, yay, mystery boxes. Yes, they are probably one of my most popular things that I do each year. And I can't wait, because it just means that that the products that I'm no longer using, rather than staying here, not because there's anything wrong with them, but because I have all these new products that I'm going to show you tonight. Now, probably the first thing that you need to do if you've got your new catalogue is open it up at page 2 and page 3, because it's your table of contents, and it probably gives you an easy guide to how the catalogue is actually set out. And there are some hints of where to find stuff here. But let's just go to over here to the right hand side where it talks about the index, and I'm going to go over to the very last page, well, nearly the last page of the catalogue, because that is where, if you're looking for something in particular, you're going to be able to find. Now, I added some notes, and I recommend you add notes as you find stuff. So I've got adhesives up here. There's only a little thing for adhesives. It's got embellishments that come next. Now, if I thought this was going to be in alphabetical order, embellishments come before dies. So in the Stampin' Up alphabet, it's round a little the wrong way, but you can see embellishments there. All your dies are listed. Your embossing folders are listed. So I've written that. I'll just show you in a little bit bigger writing so I can see it. And I can see it's page 129. I mean, there's a whole lot of things here. I've also marked the designer series paper because I'm always looking for that. Ephemera packs. Now, I thought I was going to say that correctly. Now, if you want to know how to say it, I will actually write it out for you, because it's very, very simple. I'll write it actually. Oh, here's a scrap piece of paper. As you know, I always have some scrap paper. The easiest way, you might be really good at saying it. Now, this is not how you spell it, but this is how you say it. So if you say ephemera, you will get it right, ephemera, right? So I have to think that, because I always pronounce it a different way each time. You'll never know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm going to show you how this catalogue ties in with my online store. And just also, I mean, punches are listed here. All the stamps are listed. So in alphabetical order, you will see them there. So say you see me use something, but you're not sure where to find it. So here we go. Playing in the Rain, which I know is a returning product, is on page 78. I just plucked that one. It wasn't one I had planned on. Wait a minute. Now, returning ones don't have, they just have the list. They don't have all the pretty pictures from the last catalogue. And if you have the last catalogue, you can get some samples from there. Or you can go to my online store and I will show you how to do that as well. You will see the link to my online store down in the comments below. Now, if there's something I show you that you like, or something that you didn't know, leave a comment so that I have an idea and I can answer any of your questions as well. So now, I'm not going to go through every page of the catalogue, or even close, because, to be honest, there's nothing more boring. It's something that you can do yourself. Also, remember the online... Oh, wait a minute. I'm just going to change the lighting here. I forgot. It's been so long since I've done... Oh, wait a minute. It's been so long since I've done a Facebook Live, like 8 weeks. Getting it all started up again was a little difficult. Some things have logged me out because I hadn't been in it a while. So lucky I gave myself plenty of time. Now, the catalogue is actually comes with, and I've got to say, I really like this idea. So if you're looking for some basics, if you go to page 16 and 17 of your catalogue, it has your basics. It has what you would need if you're starting out or if you're just checking what you had. And I love how they've done this. They've got our great paper snips. Number 2, green glue, which you see me use all the time and just about only. You see me use my stamping dimensionals. Now, they also, I mean, we have full-size ink pads, but to get started, or if you haven't got all the colours, the classic Stamping Spots assortment, which has, I'm kind of guessing, I can't read these, but shaded spruce, coastal cabana, real red, flirty flamingo, gorgeous grape, I'm going to go daffodil delight, and granny apple green. So you can get 6 ink pads, little spots, which is a great start. 7 for $46. So you can get your blocks here. It tells you where to find them, and it tells you which blocks, if you're only buying, a couple, which ones will be the most versatile. It's got a really great stamp set here. I've got another one that I always really love. It's got a really good punch. So none of this, you still need a cut and emboss machine, but that's something you can work towards. We've got basic white note cards and envelopes, which I know I used on my very last live. The Simply Chamois, which is great for cleaning up or actually cleaning your stamps. And as I would say, I'm your best resource, because you can ask me questions and I can help you, because I actually do know my way around the catalogue and things that you might need. Now, I'm coming up to the quick and easy, but I'm going to put that aside for the moment because I want to show you my favourite products. Now, the first one, I don't know that these are in order because it's a little hard. It's like picking your kids. You can't pick which is your favourite kid. You might be able to, on a particular day, have one who's been particularly good, but they're all kind of my favourites. But when I'm using one, that becomes my favourite of the day. So this one is called the Mediterranean Blooms. I love the colours. It's a great, well, the suite is great if you want to do some colouring, and I'll show you why. You don't have to do some colouring, but it's a perfect line stamp if you want to do some colouring. And I will be showing you sometime in the next couple of weeks how to use this stamp set. It comes with dies as well, and I'll show you what the dies look like. And it can be found on, I need to just find this again, page 34 of the annual catalogue, and I'll show you what some samples are, because I love how the contrasts in paper. Look at this paper. Yay! And it comes with these embellishments. So I love the navy and the yellow tones because that matches here perfectly. And here's some of the samples. So how gorgeous are they? And so I'll go through the paper so you get a bit of an idea. Just put this over there. So how nice are these? Actually, I was just looking, it sounds a little off track, but I was just looking at a quilt cover that had beautiful tiles like this. So you can see how these oranges and yellows actually match the navy, and so well. It's a great contrast. And there isn't one sheet of paper in here that I don't like. So I can't wait to start having a play with this, as you can see. And even this, with the darker more intense colour, but look at those navies. And you'll probably know it's probably my favourite colour is navy. I'll just put this back over here, and I do want to show you the dies, because the dies have, if you can just see this, all these gorgeous frames as well. So I'll just show you what they look like. I haven't even opened this yet. As I said, I truly only opened this box this morning. So you can see this has 3 dies in it. So there's your different frames. Then it's got your dies that will cut out those stamp sets. So it's got a fair amount in it, and it's a fairly versatile one. And I love, 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 love these colours. And I think that's probably why this is the first product that I've actually shown you tonight. And yeah, I'll just put this out of the way. What did I do with the dies? There, right here. So I'm just going to put that over there. Then I'm coming back there's 2 other things that I want to show you. Now, these aren't my favourite products, but I'm going to look forward to using them. But I mean the favourite product is stamp sets. Now, these have no dies with them, but what I love about them is they show the innovation that Stampin' Up put into their stamp sets. So this is a 2-step stamp. Those flowers sit on there, and it makes a really fabulous scene in multicolours. So no colouring with markers or blends, etc. You can just pick up those colours and put it on there. Or if you want to use markers, you could actually individually colour these flowers and make them multicoloured. But you've also got clouds. It's such a great set. And this one has, this is the sea, this is a moon. It's got dolphins and a sailboat. Comes up beautifully. And I just want to show you, I'm pretty sure under the moon, I'll just need to go to my index, under the moon. Where is it? Under the moon, page 88. So this is how easy it is if you want to see, do they have some samples in here? But if they don't, I know that online they will have some samples. So there's my samples. So that's how that stamp set can be used. I'm hoping that you can see that. And then there's another way of using the other stamp set there. So I love this stamp set because all the work is actually done by the stamp to make it look pretty special. So always look for some of the single stamp sets. You don't have to necessarily buy a bundle, because they come with some really good techniques. Now, what else do I have here? I've got lots. Adios. You see me, I'm going to forget. Someone's going to have to help me with this. I've forgotten the name. What do you call, and I made them last year. They're not, rosettes. This is a rosette maker, and so you can actually change the colour of your rosette inside and out. It's got little dies, so it only makes little rosettes, not huge ones. So you can cut your strip, and it's already got the scoring marks on it. And it's got all these other things that you can use. So dies, you can cut out flowers, etc. I love this, and I'll just see if there is. So this is round. I'm just going to show you how to keep doing this. Round, what was it called? Round we go, page 63. As I said, always on my online store, there'll be some samples. So you can see these rosettes, how gorgeous. And I love this card. But I want to do a banner using this. So you can see some of those dies can cut out the centers that you can use on top or bottom. Now, as you know, I've done these, I do rosettes, not necessarily with a die, so you can still do that. But this makes it so quick and easy and, dare I say, foolproof. So I'll put those out of the way. Now, hopefully you're seeing some products that when you've looked at the catalogue, you've kind of missed them, because every time I go through the catalogue, I see something else. Now, the first, I've shown you two bundles so far, and during June, we have a bundle sale, so an additional 10% off. Now, anything that's declared a bundle in the catalogue is automatically 10% off. But this month, Stampin' Up is giving now, making it a 20% off. So that's a pretty good deal. So you're getting 20% off the stamp. Well, I don't even know how to count it up, but off both, except it doesn't include punches. Now, and I just say that, and it doesn't include, if you're a demonstrator, some of the items on the pre-order, so there's no confusion. Now, this was one of the first things that I was really looking forward to getting, is keeping tabs. It comes with a punch, and you know I like punches because they're quick and easy. This is on page 59 of your catalogue, and I'll quickly pull this up. Now, you can use it for stamps, you could use it for scrapbooking, you can use it for notebooks, etc. Now, what I will be using mine for is, rather than have these tacky yellow tags, when I get a bit of time, I'll sit down and punch these out, and either using a labeler or just handwriting, depending on how much time I've got at the time, I will then replace these tags with this tag punch. So you can just see here, it will fold over, and really easy to attach by any number of different ways using some of our adhesives. But you can make them really pretty to add for cards, because they've got this really nice stamp that goes with them as well. But remember, that is not included in the bundle special that's on at the moment. I'm just getting rid of some of this. I know that this is all going to fall over here in a second. Now the next, not that one, the next bundle that I ordered was the Country Flowers. So it's on page 50. Now I want to show you here. I know. So it does come with these two samples here. So it's part of the Country Woods sweet collection. But if it's got three. So 1, 2, and then it's got this one up here. So I come over here, it tells me the number. It also shows me the dies. Now, one of the other things that our papers do, it shows down here, so it's got this little colour legend here, which applies to the paper, and you've seen me demonstrate this paper here. So you know that they're the main colours. But in some of these, there's more colours, and you will see that on the online store as well, the details of any additional colours. So it's just got the key colours, the main colours there. So I can't wait to use this. And this is not a stamp set or bundle that is normally my style, but I just felt it had a lot of, can you say, possibilities? So I couldn't resist it. It was a little different, and it's always nice to share with you some of, wait a minute, I'm not going to show that one. This is what I will be doing as my Facebook Live next Friday. And I do a Facebook Live on the last Friday of every month with Christine Josty from Boston. And we're going to be showcasing this paper. We haven't got any other rules other than to use this paper. And what have I done with my scissors? I couldn't even remember where to put my scissors when I came home and I was tidying up my desk. Oh, here's some. I'm missing about 3 pairs somewhere. This is 6 by 6, so the others I've shown you are 12 by 12. 48 sheets. I don't know, they look very arty. I don't know how to explain these. I think there's 4 sheets of each one. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4 sheets. And as you see, they're like a water wash on the back, bright water wash. I probably like this side. They're geometrical patterns, and I love using geometrical patterns. I also love these colours, which I will tell you what the colours are in a second. I'll go back to my catalogue. Hopefully you can see. So you can see they're really bright water washes on the back. As I said, these are my favourite on this side, but I always love what I would call the sunburst pattern. So these are so useful. I want to show you the samples. Hopefully, I do have page 43 of the catalogue. So this is the page. You can see from the samples, you can frame them. It actually comes, this suite comes with this great stamp set, and it comes with dies. And I'll show you what the dies look like, because I like the idea of any word dies, because I use them, because they add to what you can do with them. So this is the word. The word's friend. So you can die cut a background, and then you can die cut the contrast. So it's a really, hopefully Christine's not watching this, because as you know, we always have it as a surprise. I will probably be using that in my sample for next Friday. But let's wait and see. I haven't actually got that organised. But who likes this paper? Rosettes. So Glenda Small. We always have 2 Glendas. Glenda S loves the rosettes, and Glenda Lavender says it's always good to get 45% off our stuff. I think if we're talking about bundles, it'll be 20% off. But so which is your favourite designer series paper in the catalogue? I think this will probably be the one I use the most, but that citrus one is going to be the one that I do for special projects. Now, I've only got 2 more products that I want to show you. I've got stuff everywhere here. So, because I wanted to keep it fairly simple tonight. So this is called, what is it called? It is called Frames and Flowers. It only has 6 12 by 12 sheets. So I'll show you what makes this special. So I love these. And then we have, I'll just put that aside. So we have 3 sheets of designer series paper. It looks like it's going to have a texture to it, but that's just a printed texture. Love the colours. And I'm just seeing, this is page 29 of the catalogue. So it's here. So you can see how fabulous these projects that you can do with it. But I'm going to show you where the power is, which I hadn't shown you yet, is you get these little frames that you can stamp on. You can add to projects. You can layer. Now, They are different, but there's a couple that look very similar. Oh, so there's only, sorry, there's 2 sheets of these and 4, oh, and here's another one. Here's some more, sorry. And there's some more frames. So these are perfect for cards. So all the hard work is done with these. If you had a really simple stamp set, and this suite does come, well, this paper does come with a matching stamp set called Poised Peony, and it's got some nice font for sentiments, but you'll have something also in your stash that will work really well for this stamp set, this paper as well. You can use this for boxes. Because of these layers, I think it just has so much possibility, and I think everybody will use it a little different. Now, the last thing, I think I have a last thing. Now, I have shown you the loveliest trees and dies, so you'll see me demonstrate those soon. I know I have snuck a look at you, I've given you a sneak peek of this, which is called the So Swirly embossing folder. As you see, it is super large, so I think it's 8.5 by 8 inches. Great for scrapbooking. So many things, good for like big cards, for slimline cards. I wanted to show you how gorgeous, and I'm hoping they're the 2 sides. You can see the amount of detail on that. It's perfect for a background, so I did want to show you that. Now, before I wrap up, I think that's all I'm going to show you tonight. So as I said, I did want to keep to like my favourites, not everything I got. I had shown you previously the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. I'll just give you a quick reminder because it's 6 by 6, 48 sheets. Again, all the work has kind of been done on this with this paper. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But there's a couple of other things I do want to just show you. I started off before and I was on the quick and easy page, which starts at page 18 and 19. It's got the FM mirror pack. I'm sure you'll be able to say it a lot quicker than that. So ephemera, which I will be, oh, actually that's not right. I've just told you the wrong thing. Christine and I are using these packs, so they're like little die cuts that are already pre-printed, and you can even get some sentiments that are pre-printed. That's what we're using next Friday, and then that paper will be the month after for July. Lucky I remembered that, otherwise you would have been expecting something I wasn't going to do. Now, Stamping Up this year, and this is one of the many reasons why they have revamped or put in a different format, is they've given us sketches that we can use. Do you know who uses sketches? Who likes sketches? Anyway, there's, I don't know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 22 sketches. There's also some samples. Now, this is quick and easy, keeping things simple. When you use a sketch, you can use it as a guide. You don't need to use it as exactly. You can then step it up or keep it as simple. Now, I'm going to go over a couple more pages. As I said, I don't intend to go back through, but there's some samples for using those sketches. We also, again, have some memories and more cards, which you can put together to make cards or to use for scrapbooking. And Stamping Up is returning to scrapbooking very, very soon. I can't wait to get their products. So if you really like Stamping Up products, send me a message. Now, oh, there's some more of that paper, which I lost. Now I'm just getting to the very end of tonight. I wanted to show you, just in case you can't find them, is on page 117 are our adhesives. Now, there's a couple of little things you need to know. Is our adhesive sheet, I'm hoping that you will see, so it has some symbols. So for mini glue dots, you would use it with small dies, with ribbons, with twine, with ribbon, and also with cardstock and paper. So right through the catalogue, you will see some little symbols that actually give you some guides. And so you can see on this page that you can use mini glue dots with ribbon, because you can see a ribbon there, but you could also use some tear and tape with some of our ribbons as well. So don't forget, and it's got another one, our 3D projects down the bottom here, so boxes. And so your stamping seal is great for boxes, as you can see by the, just if you can see, I need to pick that up a little bit, take that away. Whoops. So where it's got a symbol like that, you know it's strong enough to do 3D projects. So I'm going to come over, because immediately on the next page, which is 118, 119, it starts on giving us some techniques to learn. So if you're starting out, or even if you've been crafting for a while and you want to build your skill level, this catalogue is the way of doing it, because already it's got some techniques there. So it does it has quite a few, but I'll go through a couple. Watercolor techniques. It's got shaker cards. It's got masking, and you see me do some of these techniques, and also how to add texture. So it actually is a bit of a guide of how to, if you're starting out, you've got your easy cards, but if you've been card making for a little while, how to actually build your repertoire of different techniques. Now, one of the things that has been so popular, and Stampin' Up is going to add to this, is the colour theory. So if you're not really good with using colours, Stampin' Up is a perfect company for products for you, because everything in these designer series papers, so our pattern paper, tells you what colours you can use. Also, you know that those colours will match. So you can, I sometimes go to, like, I might go to, I don't even know, I'm going to be plucking colours here, but I'd look it up. So I can see this has like Pretty Peacock, it has Balmy Blue, it has maybe Cajun Craze, I'm not sure. But I could look these colours up, and then I know that they will go together, and I could use those colours on another project. Nothing to do with that paper. So this gives you a hand. It will actually tell you the colour theory, so I don't intend to explain it today. Gives you a whole lot of ideas of what colours go together. So complementary colours could be Cajun Craze and Coastal Cabana. Now, they're not colours I would normally put together, but now I've seen that, I would have a go. Lemon Lolly and Bubble Bath I've used a fair bit, and Garden Green and Flirty Flamingo I've never used together either. So, and if you want more colours, there's some more options down here in the Triadic. I'm having trouble. I haven't slept for about 5 days, so excuse anything I miss, but you will see some of the colour theory there. Stampin' Up is actually later this year going to bring out a colour wheel, and I have one. I'll just show you actually. I do use this all the time. Oh, if I can find it. Love, love, love this colour wheel. So I know complementary colours will work. I will know that those, if I wanted a 4-tone card, I could use Pretty Peacock, Gloss Lagoon, Summer Splash, and Coastal Cabana. I've used those colours, hence why it's on there. this is going to be great, and it's coming out later this year. And it will be available for everybody, both demonstrators and also for our lovely customers. Now, some people have been having trouble finding cardstock. It starts on a page 135, but it also includes everything colour. So our markers, our inks, our ink refills, our 12 by 12 paper, which more is coming for scrapbooking, in our 5 different colour stories. And that is it. So hopefully you will have a better understanding of what is where in the catalogue. But don't forget, the catalogue truly is now, well, half of our offering, because we now have online exclusives. And if you look at the new online exclusives that came out in June, which I'll be promoting in the next couple of weeks, there's some Christmas ones already there. So if you're looking at doing Christmas in July, like parties, or send out some cards, now's the time. Or even if you want to start on your Christmas cards, check out the online exclusives. So all you have to do is go to my online store, go to the menu, which if you're on a computer is on the left-hand side, click online exclusives. There's a special section for them, and just scroll through, grab a cup of coffee, and just have some fun looking at all our beautiful products. So out of the products that I've shown tonight, which are your favorites? Leave a comment. Wait a minute, I'm losing my page. I think my favorite, and you probably got it from when I said at the start, is that citrus. And whilst that paper would be so easy to use, and the dies, colouring, that would be a great stamp set if you're learning to colour with our blends, with our watercolours, and just so many different ways you could, and our watercolour pencils, because we've got colours that would match those lemons or oranges really clearly. So hopefully this has helped you tonight. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to send me a message, or even just post it on here. I always check your comments. And also, if you would like me to be your demonstrator and you haven't got a demonstrator already, and you would like a catalogue, I'm happy to send you a complimentary catalogue in the mail, and get you started on your Stampin' Up journey. I am here to help. So next week, I'm probably may just start 15 minutes earlier on my Facebook Live. I'll let you know, because it is State of Origin next week. For those that come from Queensland and New South Wales, you'll know that's what it means. And I'm a little avid football fan, and if you come from overseas, it is a fairly intense game of rugby league football, and something I look forward to every year. There's only 3 games, and hopefully Queensland is going to win, but I know everybody in New South Wales is going to be hoping that New South Wales is going to win. I'll just bring you back to me. And I'll also see, so next week there's 2 Facebook Lives, one on Wednesday night, one with Christine on Friday morning at 10 a.m. And don't forget also that we have new kits that have been released, which you can see at my online store. We have the special offer of the additional 10% off our Stampin' Die bundles. And anything else I can help you with. I am slowly getting back into it as I tidy my craft room tomorrow, which I have to say I'm really looking forward to. It's always so much fun. Adios, thanks everybody. I will see you next week. And don't forget, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And Glenda says, go Queensland. Well, I'm trying to be, because you know everybody watches from, well, everywhere, but also from interstate. But let's go Queensland, go Queensland. Yes, we've got to be parochial. That's what it's all about. But let's hope it's a fabulous game, and whoever the best team wins. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.